Hi, so I thought, we're all a bit bored at the moment. I know that, I am. I thought I would actually share my little Thai green curry recipe. Now it is my recipe. I do read a lot of recipes, but I don't follow recipes. And so for this one, I've kind of combined a few things that I've read, and also I'm adding my own little touches. So anyone who knows authentic Thai food, there will be some things that you don't normally put in there, or that there's more things you should add. But for me, this works and it's so tasty and delicious. But just first of all, a couple of tips. There are two things you should always do when cooking at home, and one of them obviously is wash your hands. And you wash them 1,000 times when you were dealing with chicken and stuff, but especially now. So definitely wash your hands. And the other thing is pour yourself a little something, because you're going to be cooking. Cheers. And it's nice to just have a little drink while you're going. Why not? So my Thai green curry, I already go against the grain and use chicken breast, not chicken thigh. That's just me. I prefer the breast. You can insert any pun in there. I also use garlic in a jar. I know that's crazy, and I should be using fresh, but it's just so much easier. There are a few herbs that I actually freeze as well, because I don't like waste, and I don't always use the whole tube or the whole packet. I chuck it in the freezer. So lemongrass I pretty much always have in the freezer. And I also have always got in the freezer a little bag of red chilies. Now with Thai green curry, you are actually supposed to use green chilies, which are a lot milder. I do prefer the extra spice of the red. So that's just me again. Kaffir lime leaves, you can never use the whole lot at once, but again, they freeze fine and they are absolutely cool. Bit of ginger. I also use a bit of the juice of a lime, which is, I'm getting them off my tree at the moment, so I'm loving that. I use a bit of palm sugar, just a small bit. Coconut cream, obviously, and fish sauce as well. Probably the most controversial herb of all time is the coriander, and it's obviously a key base of this recipe. I know so many people that hate coriander but love Thai green curry. It's just weird. I also know you're supposed to put eggplant. Whenever I go to a restaurant there's eggplant, I don't like eggplant cooked, I only like it pickled. So I'm putting some pak choy in there. Then another thing that I only like in Thai green curry is peas. Don't like it in lasagna, don't like it in arancini, don't like it in any kind of pasta sauce. Love it in this curry. So those are just the simple ingredients, like I said, and I'll show some methods there. With the chicken, I do like to slice it, not cube it. I find it's just nice thin slices. I also like to cook it off beforehand. I also like to cook off the garlic and the chili together, which often they say to put it all together in the paste. But one of the reasons I do that, I feel it enhances the flavour. And also, I don't want to burn the coriander paste because it seems to burn really easily, and it kind of really affects the taste. One of the good things I love about the green curry is that I cook a lot of curries, and you often have to cook them for ages. You don't want to cook the Thai green curry for too long because it does start to change colour and change the flavours. You want that really fresh, nice coriander, the kaffir lime leaves and the lime just to really come through. So I'll show some of the way I put it all together, and hopefully you enjoy. So cheers.
So as you can see, I have sliced the chicken up. You'll cook that off a little bit, not all the way through, and then set that aside so it's ready to add once you've done the sauce all up. And I put it in a hot wok just to get it really happening. And while that is cooking, obviously you will wash that board before you start cooking or cutting up any vegetables. So just let this fry off for a little bit. Like I said, not all the way through, just enough to sort of cook the edges. Then once you've taken that chicken out, you then add a bit of oil. I don't even know what oil you're meant to use, so I use olive oil. I don't think that's authentic. Add that chili, all the chilies. I actually used 4 today because I'm really craving that heat. And then if you're using garlic, use 2 cloves. I use 2 teaspoons of this stuff, and you want to be quick with that because you don't want to burn it, obviously. And take it off the heat pretty much, as soon as it starts to cook. And you can smell those smells, and believe me, it smells amazing. And then you'll add the other stuff once you've made that paste. So hopefully you'll have that paste ready. Then for the paste, I've used both bunches of the coriander. I think it only says 1 in most recipes, but I like it nice and green. I've also used the lemongrass. Again, you could use fresh lemongrass, but it's so much easier. And this time I grated ginger purely because I had it, but normally I would just use it from the jar, and it's a teaspoon of ginger, and then I just do a splash of fish sauce, which can be quite strong. So don't add salt until you finish everything, because the fish sauce, I should say, is quite salty. And then just obviously blitz all of this. That is the beautiful paste. I ended up adding a little bit of water because I had those 2 bunches. It did need it. So now what I'll do is pop that in the pan with that garlic and chili. Then I will add the coconut milk and the kaffir lime leaves, just about 1/4 teaspoon of the palm sugar, and then squeeze the juice of the limes in there as well. So like I said before, you don't really want that to cook an awful lot in there because you don't want to burn that coriander. So just chuck in the palm sugar, probably a bit more than I normally would put in, and then add the coconut milk. And I also would probably add about 1/2 jar of water as well. So I lied, I actually added 1/4 jar. Then you crinkle up some kaffir lime leaves. I did 4, and you just, oh actually no, I did 5. You whack those in, then squeeze in some lime. I love limes because they don't have the seeds, or at least these ones don't, just to get that extra flavour. And then obviously stir it and then let it sit maybe for 5 minutes. You know what, I just decided, no, don't even leave it for 5 minutes, leave it for 1 minute. Then add your bok choy, your peas, if you want eggplant, go for it, and then add the chicken. As you can see, I added the chicken, and now you've got to let it cook for, 10 minutes, say, but look at that colour, and I can tell you, it smells amazing. So that is really cooking now. You can see the beautiful green colour. You just don't really want it to go brown. It doesn't matter if it does go brown. It just looks nicer if it's green, to be honest. And one of the things I probably did wrong this time was add the water, because I forgot I usually use way more chicken breast, and way more vegetables, but this time I kind of just did the 2, so it's a little bit more watery than I would want, so I'm just going to cook it a little bit longer to try and thicken that sauce up.
So there you have it. It's a bit longer of a video than I was expecting on IGTV, but there it is. And like I said, serve it with some jasmine rice. I still have to make it, but you would obviously make that while you were cooking it. It takes no more than 30 minutes to make. Next time, like I said, less water, but it is smelling amazing, and I had a little sneaky taste, and it's beautiful. So cheers, and maybe you'll give it a go. Bye.